Hey guys, Flatmeister here. So you've probably seen this story doing its rounds, probably seen loads of videos on YouTube, but come watch Flatmeister talk about this, because I'm British, right? And Bond is British. He's predominantly been played by British actors, apart from, what was it, George Lazenby, I think? Was he Australian? And then he only did one. And I feel like there's another actor. No, I might be right. They're all British actors. But this, I mean, because when the news broke of this new James Bond film coming out, and there was already rumours like, oh, it's going to go a bit woke. It's like going to respond to the Me Too era and stuff like that. But and they weren't joking when they were going to go full woke. So apparently 007 is going to be a black woman. Oh my god, that's in there for you, Jay. Since I've been a kid, I've loved James Bond. You know, the British agent going around different countries, going on adventures, saving the world, getting the girl. This is the only thing left for straight men to enjoy. Like, for movie, other people can enjoy Bond movies as well, but you know, it's supposed to be a power fantasy for straight men. James Bond has always been 007. That's always been his code name. And like this story here on the Mail saying the black woman who will be the next 007, Lashana Lynch, who's apparently she was in Captain Marvel, which I've not watched. She played not Monica Rambeau but Maria Rambeau, I think I read. And like, this cracks me up in this Daily Mail article, because Daniel Craig he's announced he's standing down. He's shown his sort of disdain for the role. He's like, I'm bored, I just want to move on. It's like, right, okay, dude. Debate has raged whether the next 007 should be a woman or black. The Mail on Sunday can reveal that she will be both.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Bless me. This line gets my goat right. It goes, thanks to the intervention of feminist TV writer Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who apparently has worked on like a BBC programme called Killing Eve, which is like some kind of female spy hitman type thriller TV show, and also Fleabag as well, which I've heard of. In what's being called a popcorn dropping moment. No, it's going to be a popcorn, being dropped on the floor. Fuck it, can I get a refund back to the main desk kind of situation, moment. But I didn't realise that Lashana was British as well. Will be given Bond's license to kill in the 25th movie, currently being shot in Italy and the UK. Why? Just create a new movie, a new franchise. However, traditionalists can relax. She's not the new Bond, but a new character who takes over his secret agent number after he leaves MI6. So the story begins with Bond retired in Jamaica, but Spymaster M, played by Ralph Fiennes, calls him back in desperation to tackle a new global crisis. Like, why can't she just be 006? Sean Bean died in GoldenEye. You know, who's the next 006? A movie insider said there's a pivotal scene at the start of the film where M says, "Come in 007," and in walks Lashana, who is black, beautiful and a woman. It's a popcorn dropping moment. Bond is still Bond, but he's been replaced as 007 by this stunning woman. Yeah, he's being replaced. Like, how are they going to call it a next Bond movie? Bond, of course, is sexually attracted to the new female 007, tries his usual seduction techniques, But it's baffled when they don't work on a brilliant young black woman who basically rolls her eyes at him, has no interest in jumping to his bed, or certainly not at the beginning. Of course, Bond has to get woke. I was about to say your mission should you choose to accept it, but that's Mission Impossible. That's the last bastion of good action movies, is Mission Impossible. That's the last bastion of good movies. I've still yet to watch Fallout. Bond, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to get woke. The sources added that the phrase Bond girls is now forbidden, because of these feminist writers, like the intervention of these feminist writers, saying we were all told from now on they are to be addressed as Bond women. God, that they are to be addressed like. So like I said, like they worked for Fleabag and Killing Eve to ensure the 57-year-old franchise moved with the times. Why does it need to? Why? Why do you need to change it? To push a message? There's been a lot of talk about whether or not Bond is relevant now. Well, yeah, it is, because of ISIS, lots of terrorism and shit going on. It's always relevant because of who he is and the way he treats women. I think that's bullshit. I think he's absolutely relevant now. Yeah, he is. Yeah, ISIS and shit going on. A certain extremism from a religion of peace. The franchise has just got to grow. It has just got to evolve. And the important thing is that the film treats the women properly. I don't mind seeing Bond take on Antifa, like going undercover, taking on the commies. The important thing is that the film treats the women properly. He doesn't have to. I mean, the women in the James Bond, especially in like the Daniel Craig run of movies, like the women have always had prominent roles. Like Moneypenny was that Eva Green, I think, was played by her in Casino Royale. She was smart and I enjoyed her character in that. He needs to be true to his character, so keep 007 as Bond. Like I said, she had a breakthrough role as Maria Rambeau in Marvel, originally from Hammersmith, blah blah blah, lots of stuff she's worked in. I'm sure she's brilliant. I'm sure she's a good actress. Indeed, one photograph taken on set shows Lynch in a safari suit similar to the one Roger Moore won. I like this. Obviously, like the appeal, like empowerment to women. This is a Bond for the modern era. It was when Daniel Craig was doing the Bond movies. For the modern era, will appeal to a younger generation while sticking true to what we all expect in a Bond film, the source added. There are spectacular chase sequences and fights, and Bond is still Bond, but he's having to learn to deal with the world of Me Too. Hopefully the script will at least be the least of the problems for a film that has already been hit by a replacement of original director Danny Boyle, injury to Craig, and a crew member getting hit in an explosion on set. His face to be superimposed on the stunt double. And of course, the people who made comments obviously didn't read the full up. Well, I did. Bond is still white and male, and why? What's wrong with that? I won't be watching this version of 007. I won't hold my breath for a white actor to play Nelson Mandela. Like, there's people saying, like superimposing other actors onto characters' faces. Like, I can't wait for Ryan Gosling to play Black Panther and stuff like that. Because women are strong, intelligent, and funny. Didn't you get the memo? Exactly. June Bond or Dolores Bond won't work. It's not the easily triggered crowd. It's just irritating seeing someone take his... Well, because there's going to be Daniel Craig. What's the point in introducing this new character that takes 007's code name, 007, and then this is going to be what Daniel Craig's last Bond movie? They're obviously going to push for her to be next. Bond 007 has always been Bond. This is stupid. All of this just for virtue signalling, shallow woke points. Again, another franchise get woke, go broke. So yeah, with that. But I'd like to hear what you think of this. Are you looking forward to this Bond movie? Will you support the movies after, like Daniel Craig has finished and Lashana Lynch takes on the mantle? You bet they're going to run damage control on this. Like, how it did with like Ghostbusters and Captain Marvel, like with whole Rotten Tomatoes stuff. They're going to run damage, and they're doing this with Terminator Salvation. that was the Christian Bale one. Terminator Dark Fate. They're already running damage control by calling people sexist, misogynists. With this, they're going to call people racist. You're a racist. You're a sexist. They'll run damage control with the typical, it's alt-right. Are we going to get the Alita sequel by the time there'll be other hit pieces coming out? The alt-right hit Alita fan base. Oh, it's all sexist and racist against Bond. Oh God. With a license to kill a franchise. More like it. Fucking done, man. I'm done. But so I've been Flatmeister. I'll catch you every Wednesdays, 11 PM GMT, 6 PM Eastern for the Flatpack show. Don't forget. With me, Switchpoint, Nerd Waffle, and Crumplepoint. Hopefully, he's been busy recently, so he's missed a few episodes. We're hoping to get again more guests on the show. A couple of weeks ago we had Doug Tenaple, the creator of Earthworm Jim, so yeah, by all means check that episode out. It was really fun chatting with him. Really cool guy. Ignore all the haters and check out his Indiegogo. Check out all of the Flatpack playlist. If you're new to the show, go check out our podcast that we do. I've got a Flatpack playlist with all the episodes. So with that, I've been Flatmaster. I'll catch you in the next video, which hopefully soon. My chronic pain's been bad, but what can you do? Anyway, catch you.